ourselves together. Come, little Sue. How y'all doing today? Y'all ready to join this community? This community was built for animal lovers, plant lovers, people lovers, whatever you kind of life lover you are. This is about life. Hey, come here. Let's talk before we go on. Stand up here. Come here. Come here, girl. Oh, you don't want to come up. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh, boom. We gonna have a good show today. They coming to see you. This is a community, y'all, we building. Join this community. Boom. And I'll let you meet Susie Spang. But no, on some real stuff, we're building a community of life lovers, animal lovers, plant lovers, everything that's out here in this world. You know, we got to be together so we can make changes. The environment is bad. Sanitation in some places is bad. Pollution is bad. Uh, just a lot of things that we can do something about if we stick together. So join the community today. Tell your friends, if they love life, they love animals, they love plants, whatever they love, join the community today. Right there, we hear them chopping down a tree. You hear that song going, but you hear me talking to you. But it's saying announce my main topic, but that's not my main topic. Today, that ain't what's happening. Good morning, everybody. How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Love to see y'all coming. Love to see y'all coming. Like I said, we got a community here. Everybody that comes in, you're going to get something out of it. I'm giving you this information for free because it doesn't belong to me. But join, no matter what platform you're on. If you love life, you love animals, plants, each other, you love yourself. Join the community because we talk about that. This is what it's all about. It's about togetherness. Because the only way we change things is if we do it together. That's the only way we change things. We're going to start the show in a second. You ready? Y'all ready? I hope y'all ready because every day it gets better. Every day life gets better. I'm so pleased to be here with you. So yeah, every day we do this. It's Control, episode 27, Emotional Control. I am your host, Master Christian. This show is presented by Master Christian LLC. Hey, and like I said before, we need to build a community of people that want to do better, of positive individuals that love their animals, they love their plants. We need fruit trees out here. We need to be able to come outside and pick the fruit off the tree and eat it. That's where our hydration and nourishment is supposed to come from. All these giant companies that's suppressing us, we can get them off our back together. So today's show, Emotional Control. Control, episode 27. Let's go. Our co-host here, Susie Spaniel in the house. I don't know how long our co-host is staying, but she got the leeway to come and go. I don't. I got to stay to give you this information so we do better today. What's up, world? I love y'all. Nothing but love here. You know, we don't got time for that fake, phony acting stuff. We got to be here because these animals, they read us. They know when we're lying. If you're being fake and phony, they know. They're not going to pay attention to you. And it's just not the way to be. We got to be happy, healthy. You know, we got to do this. It's a beautiful morning. I'm in Georgia. Where you at? It's super hot already. And it's early. I know it's early. Hey, thank you for the love. Love right back at you. Right back at you. So we're going to go through this today, and we're going to make sure that the people in our community, they know what it's about. They know what we're talking about. They know what we care about, and we're going to make it to the next level on here. That's all I'm saying. Algorithm is trying to suppress us. Life is trying to suppress us. But we still have to have what the topic of the show is. We have to have emotional control. Yeah. Because without emotional control, we don't have anything. We're reacting. And being reactive because we're emotional can get us in lots and lots of trouble. It doesn't matter what you do, but think out your plan. Plan your plan and execute it. Even if you got to execute them, execute your plan. Don't be in a rush. It's not going to disappear. They're not going to get away from you. This how we do. We use the right equipment. Speaking of equipment, just drag it on up. Thumb through the loop. Thumb through the loop. Start it off. Woo! Want to know who has emotional control and who doesn't? Do y'all want to know that? Who has emotional control and who doesn't? Watch how they handle an animal. And you know who has an emotional control and who doesn't. People that don't have emotional control handle that animal rough. They use their equipment poorly. They don't have a plan. They don't have technique. They're not using the system. They're just out there. They're fussing. They get knocked off their square. They're embarrassed. Yeah, embarrassment. When you take your animal out, there's no reason to be embarrassed. Animal doesn't have the power. I'm gonna get a little closer. Where you going? Come on back. Come on back. Come on back. You're not going in there to mess with anybody. We gonna do the show today. So yeah, when you don't have emotional control, I can see it in your animal because the things that's going on with your animal is off. They know that you're not a leader. They know you're off, and our co-host is off. I'm gonna let her roam around unless she wants to get connected to me. But really, she wants me to take her inside and give her a fat bowl of food. But that's gonna come later. Because today we're already into it and we're gonna get to it. A frustrated person jerks the leash. A calm person teaches. An emotional handler reacts. A disciplined handler responds. Let's go into that right now, people. A frustrated person is jerking. That person is jerking on the leash. A calm person, they teach. Calm, confident, consistent. An emotional handler reacts. Oh, I gotta get back. What's that going on? They're jittery. They're moving around sporadically. They don't have a clue in what they're doing, but they're gonna still do it because they love their animal and they want to be out with their dog, or they're using it as some kind of emotional support. But you gotta have, even if you got emotional support, emotional control starts with you. Just because that animal is loving you, you got to love yourself first. It doesn't matter where it's coming from on the secondary level. It's you. You are the special one. You are the one imbued with all these powers and these senses and this life that you have. Love yourself before you love others. You're welcome to love everybody, but bring it here first. Put that energy into you before you put it into everything else. A disciplined handler responds. Yeah. So when you're calm, you can have discipline and you can stop that. You can respond to the issue that you have at hand. Like I'm responding to the soup. As she roams around and does whatever she wants to do because she's free. But I can trust her to be free. Not only that, leave that bug alone. Hey, don't eat that bug. Not only is she free, but I am paying attention. Yes, we're doing a show, I'm talking to you, but I'm watching the suit. And if the suit gets out of my eyesight, I gotta turn, I gotta listen, I gotta pay attention, focus. So yes, we're having a discussion, but just like I told you in training, when you're doing one thing, you still gotta focus on the dog. If you don't want the dog to come in the kitchen while you're cooking, go ahead and cook. But still, every time that dog steps foot in the kitchen, stop what you're doing and go remove it consistently. Keep on doing it consistently. Our co-host wants to go in the house. It may be too hot out here for her. She might want to go in there and bother somebody. So I'm going to let her in because I understand the language she's speaking. And Why not? 1 second, please. And we're back. See how easy that was? She went to the door. She told me twice, I want to go in there. Now, she's not going to vocalize that because she's not a big barker. She barks for certain things. But I understood the language she was speaking, and I let her on in because that's what she was asking me to do. Every day, animals teach us lessons about patience, awareness, responsibility, leadership, and control. The problem is most people are too busy reacting to notice. Perfect example. She went to the door twice and told me, hey, I want to go in here. I want to go back in the air. I want to go away from where I'm at right now. And the first time I said, nah, I'll put her back in the chair. She hopped back out the chair. She know we live. She love it, but she wanted to go back in the house. Today, we're discussing emotional control. Can you have it? They're cutting down a tree with a chainsaw. You hear it? And that could be distracting, frustrating. That could be a whole lot of things. It's not going to be because we're going to be emotionally controlled for the Emotional Control Show, episode 27. That's what we're doing here. Animals are always watching. Animals pay attention to energy before words. So if you're angry or frustrated, the animals they feel that. They know that. So when you don't think they're watching everything you're doing. They can hear your heart beat. They can hear how your breathing is. They see how your movements are. If your movements are angry and rigid, the animal knows. Well, I know too because I'm watching people all the time and I'm watching animals all the time, and body language gives you cues on everything. You see, you got to learn these things that you need to watch for. Because if you're not paying attention, you're gonna miss it. And when you miss it, you're behind. If you can't be ahead, which you should be ahead, you at least need to be step in step with what's going on around you. If you're not, hey, that's a disadvantage. And we're not here to help you with disadvantages. We're here to give you advantages to be better in life. Better with your animals, better with your friends, better at work, better leaders. That's what we need out here on the ground. Better leaders. Because when you're a better leader, you help the people do better outside of you. Nervous handlers create nervous animals. You see it? Everybody knows what their animal wants. Everybody, oh no, they don't like this, they don't like that. Oh, what's gonna happen? They may run out the door. Hey. Calm down, get yourself together, and figure out what tools are available to you to solve the problem. We about problem solving, not just reacting. When you're just reacting, the dog ran out the door. Take a beat, pause, get your leash, get whatever your dog likes, that thing they love, the squeaker toy, the ball, something to shake where they know it's treats in it or something. And that's what you go out with. You get their attention. You don't chase them down. Oh, I see it all the time. They're running. They gotta grab the animal. No, you don't chase them down. You get them to come back, and then you connect them to your equipment. Now you calmly walk them home. You don't chastise them about leaving, running out, running away, whatever they did. You just go on and you love them up. And the next time you get in that situation, you perform differently. So if it ran past you, you don't allow that. If it got off leash, that was equipment failure. That means you don't have the right equipment or you didn't put it on correctly. It's factors in this. You open the car door. I show you ways to put your dog in the car where you already have a handle on it before you open the door. It can't just jump out. They can't bounce around your car. These are strategies and techniques that you can learn. It is what it is. So, calm handlers create confidence. Let's talk about confidence. Are you confident in your daily life? It don't matter how much money you got. It doesn't matter how much power you have. Confident is something that you carry with you. When you have confidence, then you're confident and you can be the best you want to be. But when you're not, when you worried, see, worry is something that we come up in our heads. If we don't want things to be how we think they're going to be, then we need to change what we're doing so we make them better. But if you worried, worry is fear, fear of the unknown. Wow, big tree coming down. When you have fear of the unknown, you're presenting all of these things forward that haven't even happened. When all you need to do is be confident about what you're doing and make the outcome that you want to happen happen. Now, you can't move everybody that you want to move them when you want to move them, but you can move the people you need to move when you have access to them. Confidence. I'm confident that we're going to reach 1 million+ viewers in the next few months. I'm confident because this community has to grow. People that love plants, that love animals, that love themselves, they're going to be drawn to this. And that's what I know. I don't just come here to teach you about your dog, your cat, your fish, your bat, your rat, your whatever. I come here to show you how to be calm, confident, and consistent with everything that you do. Because if you calm down and pause a beat, you can think it through. Now, if you're under the influence of other factors, it makes it a bit harder. But your clear head, you can do everything. And a few of us can do lots of things, and a lot of us can do it all. So you gotta be emotionally controlled with each other because we don't want to say something that damages others. We don't want to do something that damages others. So we gotta have that emotional stability, emotional control. Dogs, horses, birds, and many other animals constantly respond to behavior of people around them. They teach us important lessons, and that is the important lesson is to control yourself. They teach us an important lesson to control yourself. I've stood next to horses whose hip was by my head, and they keep scooting closer to me, and they keep scooting closer to me. And I'm like, dang, what's up with you? I felt intimidated because they were so massive. So I go up near the front of them, and I look, and they're listening to me. They're paying attention to me, and I ask them, hey, that's intimidating. Can you stop pushing your hip close to me? Because you're bigger than me. And the horse may give out a little noise or something. But every horse that I talk to, every horse that I straight up communicate with my posture, with my energy and everything, they backed up off of it. Because they're not trying to hurt me, but they're trying to see what kind of person I am. They're trying to see if I'm emotionally controlled. They're trying to see if I'm afraid. And there's no fear. Fear is what you make it. If you want to be afraid, that's something that you're doing to yourself. There's nothing to be afraid of. You're going to live, you're going to leave. These are the circumstances that we're in. So we got to make them the best circumstances so we can win. Before you can lead an animal, you must lead yourself. Flat out. That's how it goes. We want to keep screaming and hollering and telling things what to do. But have we told ourselves what we need to do about the problem? Have we gone and got lessons and learned what we need to do to change our circumstances? It's easy. When it comes to a dog, you get something called a leash. You saw I lost it with one hand, I got it back with the other. Because we got to be controlled. If you make an error or a mistake when handling, just fix it. Because you're using both hands. It's not a one-hand job. You want to use all of you. You want to use your body, your hands, When you go around, you wanna be able to function. When you out here with your dog, you wanna be maxi functional. So when you tie something on you, you don't have control anymore. Your hips only can control the hula hoop. They can't control the dog. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello. I love y'all. So let's move on. Observe before acting. That means pay attention and watch. You got to see what's going on. Now, you can observe for split seconds, but if you have the right plan, then you can react with technique. If you're just reacting off your hip, you're probably going to miss it. You're probably not going to get to where you need to be. And observation is not just looking with your eyes. Observation is remembering what happened before and the things you need to change. Observation encompasses way more than these things right here. You must observe your life with your animals, your plants, whatever is alive, each other, with all of your senses. That's how we make it through. Not just using your eyes. You know, you got to be able to see, but you got to be able to think. You got to be able to hear. You got to be able to smell. You're not going to see the smoke before you smell it. You're going to smell that smoke. Now you know it's a fire somewhere. Hey, use your senses to the best of your ability and you'll be all right. The safest animal professionals understand one principle: observe before acting. Watch the ears, watch the eyes, watch the posture, watch the tail, watch the environment. What I tell you about that? Body language tells everything. The animal just not gonna bite you with no warning. You might have missed the warning signs. I spoke the other day about the dog that I took from a customer. I had it on leash and it grabbed my leg, but I saw it long before I put the dog on leash. Long before it was next to me, I saw it. I just felt that if I stay calm, I might be able to change the situation. Ultimately, I had to use technique to get it away from me and stop it from trying to hit me again. But I took the bite and I showed the people what they dog was all about. You got a mean dog. Some dogs mean. Oh, he has never bitten a person. He just doesn't like other dogs. Yeah, but you leave him in the yard all day and you said the neighborhood kids have been agitating him through the fence, swinging things at him, cursing at him. So he might not have bitten a person, but you left him in an unattended situation where your dog don't too much like the people. So when you got something with all this pent up aggression, when they get an opportunity, they gonna let it out. And he let it out. It's all good. We kept moving. People get bitten, scratched, kicked, and injured because they react before they understand what the animal is communicating. Ergo, I just told you a story and I got bit, but I knew what the animal was communicating. I overstepped and thought my handle and my calmness was going to stop the fury that I saw in the dog, and that was my bad. I don't do that again. I learned, so I moved differently after that incident happened. The same mistake happens in life. We don't understand what each other is communicating all the time because people are so ready to speak before they listen. You must be an avid listener if you are a leader, because listening is the only way you can get the information that you need. Come on, people. This community is about healing. Let's heal together. When I talk to you, these lessons I give out, it's an old proverb that says, take your own advice. I do my best to live by the things that I give to you because I know I'm giving them to you to help. And if they can help you, then they can help me. I'm not perfect. Nobody is. So we just got to keep bouncing the great ideas and great information off each other until it sticks. Because you need help, I need help, we need help. Let's help each other. That's why I told you to join the community, so we can help each other every day and build me up, because I can be better. I'm not the best me yet. Every day I try to be the best version of me, but I'm still growing. And as I grow, I teach. And I listen more than I do anything, because listening lets you know what's going on. And some people like to talk a lot of nonsense, but I don't want to interrupt them. I catch myself and just keep on listening until I understand what they're talking about. And then I might not say nothing at all, because they may be a moron. I don't know, but I'm going to listen and find out. You don't have to speak every time. You don't. Save it. Keep it. Learn from it. Be the best you can be. Don't interrupt. Just keep it moving. Many people react before gathering information. Listen to learn. Observe before acting. Don't react before you gather the information, because the first information you get could possibly be wrong. Yeah. Don't go to one trainer and learn something and say, this is the law. This is what I need to do. They showed me it worked for them. It's not working for you. Because notoriously, trainers don't teach you the why this works, why you need to do this, why. And they give you something that you take at face value, and then you try to do what they're doing without knowing why you're doing it. The reason I give you thumb through the loop is because this keeps your dog safe. This keeps you from having to run after it. This keeps it from being hit by a car. This keeps it from pooping all around your house. Yeah. It's uses for this in the car, in the house, outside, wherever you go. This is a very useful tool if you're using it correctly. I told you a couple days ago about the veterinarian office I went to. And on the window, they banned flexi leashes because that's too far away for you to have control of anything. It's not useful. It's not a functional. It's a box in your hand. It can't function like a regular leash, and it's very uncomfortable. And you're trying to hit buttons and all that. And I don't want to destroy the flexi leash industry. They've made lots of money. I won't endorse them though. Can't be my sponsor though. Can't do it, because that means I'm standing behind something I don't believe in. And you are what I believe in, giving you the right information at the right time so you can use it to be better and save lives today. Reaction versus response. A frightened dog may react. A stressed animal may react. A frustrated person may react. Reaction is immediate. Response is intentional. I mean, that's kind of self-explanatory. You can't just react at everything that goes on. You got to respond and be intentional so we get it done right. Because if you just react, then you got to keep on trying to fix it. When you respond and use education and have intentions with your response, you do better. And we want to do better, best. Not just be out here and be a vessel of emotional. What? Emotional control is what you need to be the best you. Just don't say something. Listen. The ability to pause, think, and choose your next action is one of the most valuable skills a person can develop. Families benefit from this. Let me tell you that again. The ability to pause, think, and choose the next action is one of the most valuable skills a person can develop. Pause. Think and choose. How many times you catch yourself reacting immediately? I'm mad. I'm scared. Come on, y'all. It ain't all that stuff to be afraid of out here. We afraid of fear, and fear is beating us because they've shown us that fear is something real, and it's not. You don't have to be afraid. Things gonna happen. You gotta be intentional about how you react to them because things are gonna happen. You need to respond in a way to fix things, not just react to the fear. What y'all saying here? Offers free PDF. Whoa, whoa, whoa. They giving me a lot to look at on this TikTok display. I don't know what it's about, but I'll check it out when we get done. Families benefit from the ability to pause, think, and choose your next reaction. They benefit from that. Not only your families benefit from it, businesses benefit from it, relationships benefit from it, and animals benefit from it. So when you pause and think, everything around you benefits from it. Got that? I hope you did. This community is going to benefit from calm, confident, and consistent reactions. Not that spur, hey, we got to get it done now. Got to do something. No. Control protects what matters. Emotional control is not about appearing tough. Yeah, that ain't it. You don't got to be stone cold. You just got to be emotionally controlled. You're not tough. You don't got to be tough. Be smart. Be unpredictable to others, but predictable to yourself. It's all about protection. Protect your family, protect your opportunities, protect your animals, protect your future. Because the better you get at having emotional control, you protect everything. You pause, you think, you protect everything around you by how you move. If you moving all loose, everything around you gonna be all loose. Every responsible animal owner that careless, hold on, I'm listening to the song, I'm talking to y'all. Every responsible animal owner understands that careless actions create consequences. The same principle applies to life. Small decisions become habits. Habits become outcomes. Outcomes become legacy. So if you want to make great legacy, you got to make small decisions that come to great legacies because you are creating habits. So you want great habits. Again, I always go back to the connection, the physical connection between you and your dog, because that's where this begins. And then you carry that over to other aspects of your life because you want to build a future that becomes a legacy, not all these broken pieces and it's just randomly done. That's why they gave us alcohol. Y'all ain't wonder why alcohol is legal? Because alcohol slows your mind down, slows your body down, and makes you make mistakes where you become predictable and you don't have emotional control. Alcohol is definitely the enemy. It is. I'm not playing, I'm just saying. So if you want to be emotionally controlled, any outside interference, you got to get it up off of you. Not because I said so, because you know so. I always ask my friends a question. What good things in your life have come from drinking alcohol? I'll wait. Put something in the comments. What good things in life have come from drinking alcohol? Alcohol doesn't give you a chance to have emotional control. It takes you over. It makes you have all these feelings and emotions. It's actually a depressant. So if you want to be true to the game, you got to be true to you. You got to make the proper decisions for you, your animal, your family, your friends, and yourself. That's how it works, people. We got to be accountable for what we do. If not, we fail. we felt ourselves. Animals teach us something many people never learn. Stay aware, stay calm, pay attention. The people who observe more usually understand more. The people who understand more usually make better decisions. What I'm going to tell you is stay confident, stay calm, and stay consistent. You win it, especially if you came here today. We win it. Let's build this community, millions strong. It's so many animal lovers out there. It's so many plant lovers out there. It's so many lovers out there. Let's be the community that we need to be. Let's be strong for each other. If y'all got people that y'all need me to talk to, put it in the comments. Let me know what y'all need me to tell them. And let's get this done. I love y'all. Y'all have a great day. Enjoy the summer sunshine that's going on wherever you are. And I'll be back for tomorrow. This is Master Christian, host of Control, episode 27, Emotional Control, presented to you by Master Christian LLC. Yo, y'all be good out there. Peace. Nothing but love.